Alexander Volkanovski, the UFC featherweight champion and pound-for-pound king, has been signed as a title challenger for Islam Makahchev, who recently won the title against Charles Oliveira at UFC 280. Volkanovski is ready to make his lightweight debut. In order to become the fifth double champ in UFC history, Alexander Volkanovski must defeat Islam Makahchev at UFC 284. Israel Adesanya, a teammate of the featherweight champion, gave a preview of the forthcoming match on his YouTube channel, Freestyle Bender, saying, "Where the fight is going to be won is striking. Islam's a great wrestler. These guys are different. The lightweights from the mountains, the way they've been working and showing off is different. The striking is going to be what plays a factor in this fight. If Volk gets taken down, he'll get back up. I think Volk late stoppage." While Adesanya's connection with Volkanovski may induce bias, he also knows what his buddy is capable of inside the octagon. While the featherweight champion aims to become a double champion, Makhachev aims to be the world's top pound-for-pound fighter. Adesanya went on to applaud his teammates' endurance and hard ethic, saying, "They say Islam is too big, he's too strong. They don't know what I know, and that's why all the glory, the fame, the championships, and the money, my mate Volk's still the hardest worker in the room, a gas tank that will never stop, a will that won't let him." Hey guys, welcome to MMA Insider, where we talk about anything and everything related to MMA. A real-life gladiator, pound-for-pound #1, and current featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski won the UFC featherweight title in December 2019 after a convincing performance against the previous champion Max Holloway, and has stayed on the top ever since. Let's take a closer look at his journey. Alexander Volkanovski has Macedonian and Greek ancestors. He comes from a working family that relocated from Macedonia to Australia in search of a brighter future and had to overcome significant obstacles. The Australian fighter comes from a middle-class family. His father worked as a concrete mason. Meanwhile, his mother looked after the house. They only had enough to survive. Alexander Volkanovski began working as a concrete laborer in a local Australian company in his late teens and has been a sports fan ever since he was a child. He started practicing Greco-Roman wrestling at a young age. The match was unlike any other type of wrestling. It prohibits holding below the waist. He was an accomplished Greco-Roman wrestler who won a national title at the age of 12. He quit wrestling at the age of 14. Instead, he concentrated on rugby league football. Alexander Volkanovski was a front rower in the game. After working long and exhausting hours at his job, he continued his fight on the rugby field, where he began as an undersized rugby player. Despite the fact that his height and body structure were definitely not those of a typical rugby player, he achieved success on the field. When Volkanovski wasn't training rugby between sessions, he found himself in an MMA gym. He said he did it for fun, just to stay in shape for rugby practice. It didn't take long for his talent and amazing strength to shine through, hinting at the success he could achieve in the octagon. It's as if he had a secret weapon assisting him in his battles. He was a South Coast Rugby League player for the Warilla Gorillas. In 2010, he was given the Mick Cronin Medal as the league's finest player. Alexander Volkanovski was also instrumental in Warilla's premiership victory in 2011. He was named man of the match after his side defeated Gerringong. Nonetheless, he retired from rugby league at the age of 23. Volkanovski began MMA training at the age of 22. He left rugby to pursue a professional MMA career. He subsequently continued Greco-Roman wrestling. UFC 284 is shaping up to be one of the most exciting events in recent history. The main event features the promotion's top two pound-for-pound fighters competing for the lightweight title. Fight week is well underway, and with the fight right around the corner, prediction and odds for the fight are pouring in. Alexander Volkanovski will step up in weight to face Islam Makahchev, the newly crowned lightweight champion, in his own neighborhood. The event is being held at Perth, Australia's RAC Arena. Apart from his mind-blowing journey as an athlete, Volkanovski also talks very fondly about his hometown and the people he grew up with. He grew up in the Illawarra district of South Sydney's suburbs. His circumstances and the personalities of those around him aided his maturation into the man he is today. "If they made a movie about my life, it would start here. I was born in Wollongong Hospital and I've always lived here. You know Wollongong. These whole regions are pretty big and they've always been a part of Illawarra. Being from this sort of area, you know, a lot of people say we're rough and tough type of guys. But we're a hard-working community. Whether it's just everyone's been playing football their whole life or working in the steelworks, that's all they know. All they know is hard work. It made me tough, it made me who I am, and it made me the fighter that I am. What do you guys think about his upcoming fight against Makhachev? Who do you have your money on? We'll keep you updated. If you like our content, make sure to subscribe and we'll bring you the latest and most interesting stories. What do you guys want to see next? Tell us in the comments below.